My name is Stephanie, here for Pilates. Let's just start nice and grounded, feet parallel, about hip distance apart. We're gonna do one roll down here, just inhaling, arms up. Exhale, reach up and over, let your head hang heavy. Take a big inhale and exhale here. Let your head drop down towards the mat. To inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll one bone at a time, all the way back up. Head big, the last thing to rise. Good, let's do a few little shoulder rolls back. Pulling those shoulder blades down. And a few shoulder rolls forward. Inhaling and exhaling as you go. Good. We're going to pause. A little bit of a squat here, a little squat. We're going to go cat-cow just standing. So hands can go wherever feels comfortable. Hips out in front. We're just going to find that little bit of a squat, and then you're going to find that exhale, arch the back, gaze comes up towards the ceiling. Inhale, a little bit of flexion, tucking the tailbone, gaze goes down towards the ground. Exhale to find that arch. Inhale, find that little scoop. Just starting to warm up the spine here. In a different position, we don't usually do this standing, but you can still find that little cat-cow here. The arch and the flexion. Good. Let's do one more like this. And then stack back up nice and tall, shake it out, let those shoulder blades come down. We're gonna grab that one weight. Weight's optional. At any point it gets too heavy for you, you can ditch the weight. We're gonna start, I've got right foot forward, left foot back. So feet look like they're on train tracks, they're parallel and they're pointing forward. The weight's gonna come right to your chest, pull those shoulder blades down. Then inhale, exhale. Start by just pressing into that right knee, a little bit of a hinge forward. Feel that back left calf. Inhale to come back up. So it's just a bend of the knee to come forward. You can add a press out of the weight if you'd like, or you can keep the weight here, either way. Good. So as we go, you want to find that left calf. Good. Calf lengthening series, just warming up. Finding that stretch, the weight just adds a little extra resistance. And you can ditch it at any point if it's not working for you. Try to keep that left heel nice and grounded. On this next one, we're going to hold forward. Perfect. Base stays up, the weight's going to come down, and then back up. You should feel your left glute down. So keep your gaze forward, just letting that weight drop, coming back up. Good. A little bit of a balance challenge here as well. Keep breathing, pulling the shoulder blades down. Should find some length, that back left glute. Perfect. Let's do a couple more like this. Last one here. Good. We're going to take the weight now into the left hand. Left hand, right knee is still a little bit of bent here. So right knee bent, left hand up towards the ceiling, right hand on the hip. I'm going to go up and over. I'm going to the right side, towards your bent leg. So if you're mirroring me, you're going to go towards your right side, the bent knee. You're going to feel that hip open up on the left side. Good. Again, a little bit of a balance challenge. Keep those feet parallel on train tracks. Engage your core. Perfect. You're going to feel that opening of that hip. A little crunch on the other side. We have a few more like this. You guys got this. Warming up here. Lengthening some muscles. Let's do two more. Perfect. Last one. Good. And then let's step it in, shake it out. We'll go other side when you're ready. Left foot forward, right foot back. Again, double check, make sure those feet are parallel. They're on train tracks, pointing forward. Weight's gonna come right to the chest. Shoulder blades down, belly button to spine. We start with just that bend into the left knee. Coming back to start. Good. You should feel that right calf if you keep that right heel down. You can add that extend of the weight. more with the ball, doing it with the weight. Adds a little extra resistance, a little arm strengthening as well. Good, keep breathing. Let's do 2 more. On this last one we hold, we add that hinge down with the weight, and then a hinge back up. Gaze stays forward on something not moving in front of you, helping you find your balance. You should feel that right glute as you hinge forward. So a little bit of a hinge with those hips. As you go, you'll feel the glute a little more. Letting that weight come nice and heavy down. Good. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Good. We come all the way up. Now the weight goes in the right hand. Left hand comes on the hip. Little bend of that left knee. We go up towards the bent knee. So now I'm going for the left side and back up. Good. Nice and balanced here. Finding that length to the head. Keep belly button to spine, pulling the rib cage nice and closed. Looks good, guys. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Perfect. We step it in. You can set that weight off to the side, shake it out for a second. I go feet parallel, hip distance apart at the back of our mat. Inhaling, arms up again. Exhale, up and over. Let's walk out to a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to find our cat-cow here now. So exhale, press your low back up, finding that nice cat-cow stretch. Still warming up that spine here, finding that flexion and extension. Good. Pause, neutral. We're going to lay down all the way onto our backs now. So all the way down onto our backs. You can roll yourself down. I'm going to go right into some hundreds. So we go 100 prep to start. Arms come up to 90, palms face away. Inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, back up to 90. As we go into our hundreds, we'll be pumping our arms 5 or 6 inches, deliberate pumps. Breathing in for 5 counts and out for 5 counts for 100 counts. If you want, you can add a chest lift when the hands come to the hips. Not required. Feet can stay flat on the mat. They can progress to tabletop 90 or a challenge position. Let's do 2 more preps like this. You decide how you want to go today. And then on this next one, we start pumping for our hundreds. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 40. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Halfway down. Keep on pumping. If you're in that chest lift, try to get up off the shoulders, reaching those fingertips away from you. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 70. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 80. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 90. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, guys. Set it down. Catch your breath. Maybe you let the knees sway side to side. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to go into our bridging series next. So, feet parallel, hip distance apart on the mat. Palms will be pressed into the mat, shoulder blades down. Find that pocket of air, that little grape underneath the low back. And then we're going to start with just a pelvic rock. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, imprint. Press the low back down. Inhale, back to neutral. So it's a tiny movement before we go into our bridge. Just finding that little tuck And then returning to neutral without lifting up the hips. Good. If you have anything going on in the back as we go into our bridging, you can hinge the hips up and down. Otherwise, we're going to articulate. It's an inhale, neutral, exhale. Press the low back down. Slowly lift one bone at a time, squeezing your glutes at the top of your diagonal bridge. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll one bone at a time all the way down. Good. Continue like this with your breath. The goal is to warm up the back body. You also want to press into that big and second toe, not letting the pinky roll out to the pinky side. So keep everything nice and parallel, rolling through your bridge. Good. On this next one, we hold up in our bridge. Hips are lifted, glutes are active, pressing into that big and second toe. You're going to lift the heels, lower the heels. Lift the heels, lower the heels. You should feel that in the calf, the hamstrings. You guys got this. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do two more. Last one. Heels come down. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll all the way down. Good. Reach behind the thighs. Get a little stretch. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Back to tabletop. If you're feeling the hamstrings too much, you can scooch the feet in closer to the body. One more set here. We go feet parallel, hip distance apart. I'm going to go single leg bridge. I'm going to keep the left foot on the mat. Right leg is going to go all the way up to 90. You can go back to both feet on the mat if you need a modification. It's an inhale, exhale, scoop one bone at a time up into your bridge. Squeeze the glute at the top. Inhale, exhale, rolling back down. So you might have a limited range of motion with your single bridge. That's okay. Just don't let the low back feel it. You want to find those glutes. If you're feeling the low back too much, go back to both feet on the mat. Good. On this next one, we hold up in our bridge. Lower the right leg, lift. Find that length for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, nice and slow. Roll all the way down. Right foot down to the mat. Left leg up towards the ceiling. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Up into your bridge, inhale, exhale to roll back down. With these single leg bridges, try to keep the hips level. Good. On this next one, we hold up, finding that length. It's a lower and lift. Keeping the hips lifted, breathing in, breathing out. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to 90, lower all the way down. Good job, guys. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Point and flex the toes. Roll the ankles in one direction, roll the ankles in the other direction. Good. We're gonna go single leg stretch. Right knee into the chest, hands are staggered on the shin, left leg 45, chest lift optional, and we switch. Switch. Keep the back imprinted. If you're in that chest lift, pulling the leg in as you press the leg away, hands are staggered on the shin and the elbows are out wide. Good, breathing in and out. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. We go scissors. Right leg straight at 90, left leg 45, chest lift optional. Pulse, pulse, switch. Pulse, pulse, switch. Again, keep that back imprinted. Pulling the leg in towards you, try to keep those legs straight. Good. You're in the chest lift, up off the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out, hands high on the leg. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down, take an inhale and an exhale. One more here with our core series. We go crisscross. Legs to tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows wide. Right shoulder to left knee, right leg shoots out to 45. Crisscross to switch. Switch. Finding your oblique work here. Good. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Open your arms out wide to a T. Let the knees sway one direction as you're